Welcome to tonight's live. Tonight, I am talking to all of my hairstylists, my salon owners, my barbers who have small newborns, children. We're going to talk about this tax Trump account. I don't know if you've heard about it, but when I heard about it, I was like, okay, I don't understand this. So, of course, I know that I needed to read up on it to keep you guys informed. So, if you haven't heard about the Trump accounts and how they relate to your children or your newborns, you're really going to want to stick around because this won't be for you. Now, even if you don't have kids, I don't want you to tune this out because if you are a business owner, this might be a way to just stand out from other salon owners or barbershop owners who are recruiting talent. So you definitely want to stay tuned because you don't want to miss out. All right. So today is day 58, I believe, of the 90-day challenge. My name is Jennifer, and I am the founder and CEO of Hair CM. We are a business advisory, bookkeeping, and tax firm helping self-employed hair professionals and hair business owners run legitimate, profitable, and bankable businesses. And so tonight we are talking about, yay, you made it to the live, Rashay. I'm so glad. So what we are doing today is we're talking about these Trump accounts. Now, want to talk about this because, I'm so excited. Like I get really excited. But the Trump accounts, it's a federal child savings program. And this rolled out with the One Big Beautiful Bill because, as you know, during the month of February, I am talking about the One Big Beautiful Bill and how it pertains to the hair industry in particular. So it is a federal program and it helps with saving for your children. Now, there are some rules with this. And again, remember, if you don't have kids, do not tune out. I don't have kids, okay? And I'm excited about this. So I promise you, it'll be something for you. Now, let's talk about the eligibility. So, like I mentioned, this is a federal savings account for children, but there are strict rules. So, the child has to be born between January 1 and December 31st, 2028. Okay. So that is the time frame. So I know it's like, well, that's yeah, okay, I know. Yeah, so that's the time range. I don't make the rules, I just explain them, right? So January 1st, 2025 through December 31st, 2028 is the eligible time frame for this federal program. Now, the government, what they're doing is they are seeding this savings account, this child savings account, with a one-time amount of $1,000. So think of it as $1,000 that the government is giving to your child for their future. Okay, so $1,000 that's going to be placed into the account. Now, this is not going to be placed into the account as soon as you open it. Like if you were to open it now, right? It's not going to be there tomorrow. It's going to be funded, starting to be funded July 4th or is it July 6th, 2026. So let me see. I wrote that in my notes. Okay. July 4th. So July 4th, 2026 is when the $1,000 will start appearing in the accounts. But you can elect to have the account set up through your 2025 tax return. So these are some of the rules. So it's a one-time seed amount of $1,000. Now, the other qualification is the child must be a U.S. citizen and they must have a valid social security number or social security number and, just have the card. So I know some parents don't always order the card or get the card. So just make sure you get the card and they have a social security number. And of course, they have to be a U.S. citizen. So these are all things to be eligible for this new Trump account. Now, how this works is the money is invested in U.S. index funds. So these are things like the S&P 500, this seed amount. So if, let's say, you don't contribute anything else, and it's just the government puts $1,000 in here, then that $1,000 is going to be invested in U.S. index funds to grow. But you, as the parent, can contribute up to $5,000 a year in this Trump account for your child. So every year set aside $5,000. That's the max. Now you don't have to pay $5,000 into it, but that's the max that you can contribute. Now, here's the exciting part, especially for my CEOs, my salon owners, my barbershop owners, even if you don't have a child, or maybe you don't have a child that meets the eligibility because you don't have infants or toddlers running around, or don't plan on getting pregnant or having any kids between now and 2028, you can actually contribute to these Trump accounts as an employer. That is like huge. I mean, as a business owner, you can contribute to your employees' children's Trump accounts up to 2,500. Now, there's still the max of 5,000. So the parent, if you're going to do 2,500, the parent can only do 2,500 because it's that max of 5,000. It's not like the parent can do 5,000 and then the employer can do 2,500. No, it's still the max of 5,000. It's just a matter of the employer being able to contribute up to $2,500 in this Trump account. Okay. So I think that is pretty amazing. Now, another thing is that the account is locked. The account is locked until the child turns 18. Now, unlike plans like the 529 plan, where the funds have to be used for educational purposes, this Trump account doesn't say that it has to be used for education. So at 18, when this account is unlocked, the child could use this money to buy a car, my favorite, to start a business, go to school if they want, put a down payment on a home. I mean, the possibilities are limitless, but it doesn't have to be for school. So I love that about this. Another thing that I want to make sure you understand is that this is not just free money. It's not like, oh, wow, there's, $50,000 in this account now. My child is 18. They can take all $50,000 out and there's nothing that's taxable. No, 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 no. So when your child reaches the age of 18 and they're able to take this money out, some of it is taxable. Now, the part that's not taxable is the $5,000 that the parents have put in. If you contribute the max, they won't be taxed on that amount because that was money that was already taxed. You as a parent contributing $5,000 to the account. Now, the taxable amount, the seed money, so $1,000 that the government put in, you're going to have to pay tax on that. You're going to have to pay tax on the employer contribution. That part you're going to have to pay tax on. And you're going to have to pay tax on the growth. So the growth, any of the growth that has happened in the account after it was set up because of the investments, there will be taxes on that. Now, if you think about it, it's very similar to the way that traditional IRAs work. So think of it that way. Now, one thing I want to make very clear, the law states that this thing is locked, right? Like this is not something where it's just like, oh, we had an emergency and I need to take the money out. No, the law is very clear on this. This thing is locked until the child is 18. There is no, oh, well, I'm gonna use it, for a savings account. And then when the child is 12, I'm gonna put them in private school and I want to use some of that Trump account money. Not going to happen. So you need to make sure that if you're going to go this route, that you're committed and you can forget it, contribute and forget it, because you're not going to be able to touch this money. So one thing to keep in mind. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about the CEO flex of all of this. So, the reason I'm really excited because I don't have any kids. I don't have kids, and I certainly don't have any kids that are just born, newborn, and who knows what the future holds, right? But what I'm saying is that I'm not excited because I have a child that I can contribute this money to. What I am excited about is because as a business owner, now this allows you two things in particular. Number one, you can have a new tax deduction for yourself, for your business, by contributing up to $2,500 to each, qualifying person in your salon or your barbershop that has a child. Huge. Why not? It's tax deductible. And you're like, well, Jennifer, why would I help out somebody else? I mean, yes, they work for me, but I don't like them that much. Like, what? Yes. Another reason why you may want to do this is because, it's not always about how much you're paying someone. Sometimes people stay in jobs because of the benefits that come with it. So think of this as an additional benefit that you are able to offer your barber or your hairstylist. Like, I know braid shops where, women are braiding hair or stylists are braiding hair, and they're young girls sometimes, and they have newborns or, children who are qualified for this Trump account. Well, you as their employer, you can contribute up to $2,500 a year, and that is a huge tax benefit for them. I mean, for them, right? I mean, it's a tax benefit for you because you get to write it off, and then for them, you can use that as leverage to stand out against all these other hair salons or all these other barbershops. If you're able to say, like, hey, come work here and we will contribute up to $2,500 a year to invest in your children or your child or whoever qualifies. If you're talking to someone who just had children or qualify for this, do you really think they're going to go to another salon that's not offering this benefit? No. They're going to come to your salon. They're going to come to your barbershop because now, oh, there's some benefits. Yes, it benefits them, but it also benefits you because you're able to retain top talent this way, right? If you care about their children, and you're able to get a tax deduction. So if I still have my hair salon right now, and I'm looking at this, now of course your salon has to be profitable, right? Like, I mean, you can't contribute what you don't have. So after you get your money right, your salon has to be making money, your barbershop has to be making money. But a hair CEO, we're profitable over here, right? Our salons and our barbershops that we work with, right? Remember what I say, we do a hair CEO. We make sure you're running a legitimate business, you're running a profitable business, and you're running a bankable business. So with those profits, you're able to do things like this, like contribute to your employees' child Trump account. Again, this is something that you can use as leverage to stand out from other people. Use it in your marketing. And here's the thing, maybe some of your stylists this doesn't even apply to, but the moment you're able to say, oh, one of the benefits that we offer at my salon or at our barbershop is we contribute up to $2,500 to your children's education or to your children's future goals by contributing to their Trump account. Yeah, you're standing out now. If they're considering going to another shop, or maybe you're trying to figure out, okay, I really want to do this commission thing, right? Like, I don't want to accept booth rent. I don't want booth renters. I really want to run a commission salon or commission barbershop. This is the way you are able to attract talent. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's hard to sell commission. It is hard because a lot of people think that, oh, I don't need a percentage because I can do this on my own. Now, I know because I'm a business owner and I've run a salon, right? I know that they are delusional. They think this stuff is easy. They think like, oh yeah, I want 100% of my money because I can keep all the money. What they don't know is there are taxes, there are expenses, there are real bills that come with this, there are headaches, there are state regulations, there are, business formation compliance dates that you have to keep up with. Like, we get it, right? Like, we know we're here. So don't budge. See, I get all worked up and then I start talking about something totally different. Let me bring it back. Trump accounts. The CEO flex. You can contribute up to $2,500 for your employees, and it be tax deductible for you and a benefit for them, and it lets you stand out. All right, let me wrap this up because I am way over my time. I did not want to be here this long, but here we are. It's a Friday night. I'm excited because yeah, taxes gets me going. All right, guys. Well, enjoy your evening. Have a great weekend. I'm actually going to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day 59 of 90, and we will dive into another tax topic. Until then, I will see you later.